Hey guys, I'm back. I've been gone since, like, let me see, the 24th of June, and today is July 10th, so it's been a while. I haven't been slacking off, I haven't been lazy. Believe me, if I could, I would. The past couple of weeks have been absolutely bonkers. There's just been so much stuff happening. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be a long one, so grab a snack. Jeez. Where do I even start? Important stuff first. Shane has moved on to part 3 of the hiring process for this job he's going for. We should know by the end of next week or week after if he's going to move on to training. So, again, if you're the kind of person to pray or do whatever, please do. And while you're at it, keep my grandmother in mind. I won't go into too many details, but she is not doing well at all. She's, it's just, the situation reminds me a lot of what happened to my great-grandmother before she passed away. The two of them are going through are going through very similar things. And it's just so horribly depressing. It's, ugh. But, apart from that, everything's been really good. Been somewhat confused with the neighbors. I don't know if you guys even care, but I think this is interesting. Last I mentioned, our neighbor was a Hispanic guy, Ramon. He moved to another city that was several miles away. Like, I want to say it's 50 or so miles? It was far enough that he was working in this city but living here, and he was never here except on the weekend. So, he moved out. And then we had someone move in who was a preacher for a local church. He was only around for not even a month, like 2 weeks before he vanished. I have no idea what happened to him. And now we have a family next door. They've got a little blonde girl. She must be like 3 to 4. I don't know. And something about them makes me uncomfortable. I don't know what it is, but they make me nervous. So, it's probably just me being me, but, you know, I don't know. Won't be an issue for too long, though, because if Shane gets this job, we are going to move to a place that is closer to where he's going to be working. Right now, for him to get to where he's going to have to be from here is almost an hour drive as it is. And that's not including daily, you know, morning traffic and evening traffic, so it's going to be hell for a while. But like he says, he would much rather have, he would much rather have an hour-long drive to a job he loves than a 10-minute drive to a job he hates. And you guys know the story of that by now, so I'm gonna be so happy when he's out of there. I might throw a party. Seriously. So there's that. What else has been going on? My sister visited. Last time I put a video up, my mom and my sister were, like, basically outside the door. We spent the weekend together. Mom went home on Monday, and then my sister spent the week here. Again, like she has been in the past, like, when did I move out? 12? 13? 3 or 4 years. She's been doing that. And while she was here, we did a fair amount of stuff. We mostly did hair, or I mostly did hair. My sister was talking about wanting to color her hair while she's here. Just put, you know, a purple over her natural color, so it's noticeable, but it's not like pow like mine usually is. Can you see it? Because I did mine too. It's not all over like I normally do, but I don't know. It's almost subdued, really. I don't know how I feel about it. I like the color. It's just not as in your face and all over as I normally do it. But anyway, I'll go into detail on that in a separate video. That that one will go up maybe later. I don't fucking know. But yeah, the month before she got here, she'd spent in Costa Rica as part of a travel abroad program at her school for her Spanish class. And she had a ball, which is good, because I was really worried about her, being out on her own for the first time, especially in a different country. I have to remind myself that she's an adult. She's 19. She's not, the little 8-year-old running around whooping like a zebra whenever something's funny. Yeah, I can only imagine how my parents feel. But anyway, yeah, she had a really good time while she was there, did all kinds of things. She got me a lot of stuff. I got spoiled the last few weeks, let me tell you. I got the shit spoiled out of me. Let me think. She went to Costa Rica. She got me, I don't have it with me because I forgot it at my mother's house again, but I have a picture I can put up. She got me a chocolate fish. It's about this big. It's a little, like a koi goldfish looking thing, and it's made completely of chocolate, and it's beautiful. I really don't want to eat it. It's just too pretty. But yeah, that's in the fridge at my mom's house because I forgot to take it home for the second time. So yeah, she got me that. She got me a purse made by a local craftsman, which is super cool. It's one of those real big slouchy ones that like goes across your shoulders like this. And I love it. I can put so much stuff in it. I love this this weave. I don't know what it's called. Serape? I have no idea, but I really like that. So there's that, and she got me a ton of like small things as well. Let me pick them all up. Again, local craftsman. This is macrame, a butterfly, like those bracelets I do. I have not tried to do a butterfly yet because that shit's hard. I have respect for these people. Then there's this one, which is another friendship bracelet type thing. The colors are gorgeous, and I really, really like this. I need to figure out how to set it up to where I can just slide it on and off. Because I don't want to wear this like into the shower or the ocean or anything, so I want to keep it nice. Then there is this little guy. Just a little bobblehead turtle. He's so cute. Can you see? I love these. I used to get them when I was a kid whenever I'd visit my granddad, but I always wound up breaking them somehow. And so she got me yet another one, and I love it. It's so cute. She got me a bunch of candy. She got me some gummy brains, which I'm not gonna eat, but it's kind of, not exactly an inside joke, but a reference to when we were kids. We went to a candy store, and they had gummy brains. And Brandon and I were laughing about it. Like, I was 10, she had to have been 8, 7, no, not even that old, like 6 or 7. And, I said, you ought to get some brains, because that's funny. And she goes, oh, no, that's gross. And she wound up getting gummy fish instead. And so the shopkeeper and I were kind of laughing, like, okay, you won't eat brains, but you'll eat fish. Anyway, so that was kind of a reference to that, which was sweet. She got me, not a real Kinder Egg, but something that's pretty much the same thing, which was really nice. I liked that a lot. I got a little glow-in-the-dark dinosaur inside that I put together. See? It's super cute. So there's that. And then, last thing that she got, this is a bracelet. Let me see. There you go. You can see it better now. I thought it was some kind of weird leather. It's the inner tube from a bicycle tire. You can see it stretching. And it's a bracelet. How cool is that? Love this thing. So, that's the stuff she got me in Costa Rica. She had a blast, which is always good. We did hair. We went shopping while she was here. Because, you know, she loves to go downtown. There's a vintage clothing store. There's a vintage toy store. Just tons of places that she likes to go to. This vintage toy store has stuff ranging from late 70s to early 2000s as far as merch. Like, they've got a ton of Pokemon stuff. They've got a ton of, like, you know, vintage G.I. Joes, Nintendo, comic books. They've got all kinds of shit. And the cool thing about them is that they will sell pieces from local artists, which is the reason she went there, to try to sell some of her work. And she has to go through Facebook and, like, send a message and do this and that. But hopefully that works out, because I love her stuff, and I'm sure everyone else will too. While we were there, speaking of local artists, she got this for me. How cool is that? I don't know if you can tell. It's an Undertale print that someone did. How cool is that? I'm telling you, I got the fuck spoiled out of me this month. And while I was there, she also got me these, which are cute. I like the little fish, but I had a ladybug like this when I was like 5, and I lost it, so I'm happy to have another one. But yeah, we went shopping, did all kinds of crap. Went to the toy store, went to an art supply store, which is not like Michael's or Hobby Lobby, like a fancy one. I don't know if you guys have heard of Blick Art Supplies. It's good stuff. It's like they've got everything from block printing to screen printing to stretching your own canvas, you know, sculpting, all kinds of stuff. More than just your normal craft store like yarn and clay, which was really cool. I was able to get... I was bad. I got, I got, you know these things? The little wooden dudes? As much as I like them, they kind of suck when it comes to posing, because, like, there's not very much range of movement. So, these are more to look at. I've got, like, a whole stack of these. I have a cat, for some reason, which I was supposed to let my sister take. I guess she forgot. But anyway, as much as I like these little dudes, they're not very good when it comes to actual posing references. So, imagine my excitement when I found these suckers. I saw these first in a Tumblr post going around a couple years ago. I've been looking for these for probably 5 years. And I found them. I'm so fucking excited. They're basically, you know, they're little mannequin things like the wooden guy, but what's awesome about them is that they are ball jointed, and I can twist and turn and do basically anything with them. And I was super excited to find them because I found them in a few places online going for $75 a piece, which is crazy. Oh my gosh. But when I found them at Blick, I was able to get both for $50. They were $25 a piece. I was so fucking excited. Like, oh my god. And I'm just over the moon about these dudes back there. I'm actually going to use them to redo an old painting of mine, Guy in the Window, which I'll show you. I did that when I was, well, the first time I did it, I was 14, 15, and then I painted over it, and you can see what the first one looked like. Yeah, cringe. That's bad. But then I painted over that with the current one, which I did when I was 17. I was a senior in high school. I repainted that. And I'm going to go back and do it a third time just because, as far as posing goes, I got it mostly correct, except for the way his torso's positioned. It's kind of like he's broken in half or something. So I'm going to redo that, make the hands a bit bigger, just little things that I think will make it really much better. So I'm going to do that. While I was at the art supply store, I am notorious for impulse purchases and poor decisions and bad taste. So I got some junk I didn't need. I also got a couple of Copic markers and white pens, which I did need for my drawing and comic making, which I'm working on. But anyway, these little junky things I got, it's cute. You know, I didn't need them, but it's cute. This is a magnet of some piece of art. I don't know. I don't even know if I'm holding it the right way. Like, is it like this? Like that? I don't know. This is a ladybug. I have a thing for ladybugs if you didn't know. But it's also a pencil sharpener, which is super cute. And then there's a skeleton on a stick. I have a tendency to hoard things. Like, you see the mess here. A lot of this stuff I've never actually used. I just like the way it looks. So I have a tendency to collect junk just because I think it would look good on my desk, and that's what those three things were. Excuse me. But yeah, I am really happy about the mannequins. I'm like so psyched. Like, yes. I've been doing a lot of drawing. There's only one that I feel is worth sharing, which is right here. This is a sketch of an original character of mine. Her name is Elle. If you follow my Slenderhead comics, you know who she is. If you don't, then you should, because I'm really proud of them. I found a photo of a dress I liked on Instagram. I follow a lot of, like, couture designers. Is that how you say it? Couture? And I've kind of made a thing in my mind where I'm going to take the dresses I like and put them on this character just as a way to practice, like, how fabric moves and all that. And this is the first one I did, which, you know, is not great. I think that her hands are kind of flippery and her head's too small, but apart from that, I really like this. And so does everyone else. So, I'll be keeping that up. I may have a commission for a friend of mine. She asked me if I could do the Winter Soldier like I did the Captain America one over there. Let me show you guys this stuff. I did these ages ago. It's just different Avengers things. Some of the logos are, you know, actual logos, but most of them I made up on my own. So she wants to see if I can do the Winter Soldier like I did Cap over there. And I think I will. I have no reason not to. So there's that. Hang on just a sec. Okay. So there's that. Been doing some drawing. I've got tons of painting projects planned. I have been writing a lot. I've got an original idea for the first time in probably years. And when I say original, I mean, like, it doesn't take place in one of my established universes. This is a completely separate entity. Its own story, universe, everything. It's just its own little contained thing. And I'm super excited. I have this, I don't know if the word is synesthesia. People can, like, hear colors and, like, see sounds. I don't know if I have that, but I will be listening to music and then ideas will hit me like bang right in the head. And I was listening to I believe it's Nico Vega version of Bang Bang, My Baby Shot Me Down, and I just got this idea in my head, and I was so excited I actually sat and wrote out the entire plot. It's on my phone, and I'm really excited to start that because I'm just like, ha. It's going to be fairly research intensive though, because it takes place in the late 40s, and I don't know a whole lot about the social situations then, so I'm going to have to do some reading on that. I've also been doing a lot of writing in the Slenderhead universe. This particular story I'm working on focuses on John and Red's senior year of high school. And I'm writing it out by hand first, because I work better with a pen in my hand, and I think of it as like a very early rough draft, and I can edit it as I type it into the computer. So I've got about 25 pages in a composition book done in that, which is, I think, really good, considering I did it in 2 days. So, no idea what the word count is, but that's not what matters. What matters is that I'm doing it. So, there's that. I completely forgot to mention, speaking of being spoiled, my friend Catherine, who did the logo, the TB, and then the banner on my channel, she's the same person that did that portrait of me with my hair that looks like a galaxy. She is so good to me. I love her so much. She got it printed and put in a frame. Like, I have to find a place to hang it up. But, there. Hopefully the reflection's not too bad. Isn't that awesome? She did this for me. I don't know why. I'm a potato. But I love this so much. I really have gotten the fuck spoiled out of me this month. But yeah, wow. I have such talented and, amazing friends. And speaking of which, my sister was getting into perler beads. I don't know if she's going to continue. I hope she does, because she's good at it. And she made the guys for me. How cool are these? I love this. I thought I lost them, but I found them. They were in the purse you got me from Costa Rica. I found them. I have a bad habit of losing track of things, so. But I found them, and I'm going to do something with them. I don't know what. Probably tack them to the wall, maybe make them into magnets. But there's that. And as far as creativity goes, it's been awesome lately. I don't know if I mentioned before, or if I even had this before. I got this a couple weeks ago. I think it's all lab created. It's silver, cubic zirconium, blue fire opal, and an amethyst. I got it for about $50 from a site called Mystical Magic, which is the same site where I've gotten a couple of other things from. The quality is decent. The price is, you get what you pay for, but for $40, $50, I think this is really nice. It hasn't turned my neck any colors or, made me itchy or anything, so that's good. I'm hoping to get a matching ring and maybe a bracelet next time I'm able to from them. But, anyway, I'm not wearing a black t-shirt. I actually took time out of my day this morning to find a shirt that isn't black. Because, like, I think all of these up till now I've done in a black shirt. I have other colors. Proof. Anyway. So, yeah, I've done writing, I've done drawing, I've done another fan-made animated music video thing. I've called it Over the Woods Somewhere. It is a combination of Over the Garden Wall and Hosier song, In the Woods Somewhere. I've called it Over the Woods Somewhere, and it's one of my favorites that I've done. I've only done the Steven Universe one and this one, but I have a whole list of like 20 things that I want to do in that vein, and this one is my favorite. I put a lot of work into this one. I spent a week on the first draft of it, but I was getting so aggravated because the timing of the clips was not adding up to the song. And when I would remove frames to, get rid of like extra frames that shouldn't be there, it was completely out of sync, and I was getting so pissed. I was like, you know what, fuck it. So I scrapped it and started over from scratch. And the second version is what's up now, and I really am really proud of that one. A friend of mine described it as haunting, which is like a huge compliment. So, yay. So yeah, I'll throw a clip up of that. I'm really proud of that one. I've been wanting to do that one for, believe it or not, about 1 to 2 years. I've been wanting to do that. Is there a... No. I thought there was a spider on the wall. It's just a hole. Because I'm distracted easily. But anyway, I did that. Which brings me to what I'm doing in the future. I have a couple more videos like that planned. I want to do Voltaire's Day of the Dead set to the Book of Life. I'm sure it's been done before, but I don't give a shit. I'm going to do it. I also want to do Florence and the Machine's Breath of Life set to Crimson Peak, which I think will be awesome. I need to stop saying so often. I'm sorry about that. And there's just a lot of things I have planned. The 7th guest is canceled. I know that might disappoint some people, but the more I've thought about it, I am not enjoying it. I don't want to play it, I don't want to work on it, and I'm sure you guys can tell when you're watching that I'm just not enjoying it, so what's the point? In its place, I'm going to be doing Amnesia: The Dark Descent, which is the very first horror game I ever heard of. And the very first game at all that I saw played online. It was the first Let's Play I ever saw. Someone called Manga Minx. She's the RPG Minx now. I think her original channel's basically gone. I did it again. But yeah, that was the first game I ever saw played, and that's what kind of made me decide, dude, I gotta do this. Like, because this is so cool and creative. So I'm gonna be doing Amnesia, which I'm super excited about. I'm hoping to do all of them. Excuse me. My phone's charging and the plug fell out of the wall, so it was freaking out. Anyway, but yeah, Dark Descent, Justine, Machine for Pigs. Hoping to do all of them. I may pick up Penumbra again, I'm not sure, because it's the same developers. It's the same developers, and I started Overture like 3 years ago, a while ago. So if I do play that again, I'll probably just start from scratch or go straight to Black Plague. Overture is one of my favorite games, but as far as entertainment-wise, there's not a whole lot going on. Whereas Black Plague is much more interesting, I think. I can see why a lot of people skip Overture. But I may or may not do that, I don't know. For now, Amnesia. Amnesia. Yes. I've also been mixing my own nail polishes, which I'm going to make a separate video about. Basically, when I buy a duplicate color of something I've already got, I'll set it aside and mix it with other duplicates to make new colors. And I'm hoping to open an Etsy store and sell them. I've got, gosh, like 20 colors and over 200 empty bottles to fill. So I need to get on that. I'm hoping to do that relatively soon, actually. So I'll make a separate video about that. While my sister was here, I talked about we were going to do like Cards Against Humanity or something. We completely ran out of time. We were so busy doing all kinds of stuff. But she and I did talk about doing something called Flashback to That Time When, like, you know, it's like little short 1 or 2 sentence stories, like, you know, flashback to that time when every guy I liked in middle school was gay and the one that wasn't disappeared. Stuff like that. And we would just go back and forth and tell different short stories like that. I'm hoping to do that soon. It depends on whether or not she wants to come back down and visit. Right now she's in Disney with her boyfriend. Probably having a good time. I hope she is. And she may come back down to visit afterwards. She may not. I don't know. That's up to you, Mina. Miranda. There's that. There's also a couple of videos I want to do, like real talk, like, you know, more serious issues that I feel are important and that I would like to share my opinion on. Nothing political. I'm not going to get into any of that, because I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. But just stuff about, like, you know, getting through mental illness and dealing with body images and bullying and shit like that. I'm going to, I don't know if that'll be anytime soon, but I am planning on doing something like that relatively soon. And that's all I can really think of for now. August is next month, my birthday. My birthday is next month. I'll be 24. Holy crap. Just, oof. It's not that I'm dreading turning 24 and getting older, it's just that I thought I would have so much more accomplished by now, you know? Like, I figured I'd be out of school, I'd be working, and I'm not doing any of those things. But we're working on it. We're getting there. And actually, working on my sister's hair really made me realize how much I miss doing hair and being in class. So that'll be something that happens hopefully within the next year. I want to be back in school by the time I'm 25. So hopefully that'll be a thing that happens. I'm, like, hoping and praying that that's a thing that happens. But anyway, that's basically everything that's happened, everything that will happen the next few weeks. I'll do another one at the 1st of August, detailing the last couple of weeks, and then what's coming next. You guys know how this works by now. So, thank you guys very much for watching and listening to me babble like an idiot, as always. I'm going to throw this together, edit it, put it up, and then eat breakfast. I haven't skipped a meal this time. No shots for you today. I didn't skip a meal, I just haven't eaten yet. My first thought this morning was, I gotta make a video. So, you guys are more important than food, which is saying a lot. So, you guys should feel special, feel loved. But anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. If you liked it, please do. If you didn't, don't, but tell me why. And I'll see y'all in the next one, so, bye.